Okay, it's Friday evening, and I think we're gonna have another PBR with Nate. Sitting out on the backside of my property, as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do to cut all that crap down. Anyway, don't feel like doing it right now. This is PBR with Nate, by the way. So, anyway, here's what I was thinking. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got liberals that are coming to take our guns. They want to take all our money. They want to tax the shit out of us. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut the language back. Please forgive me. They want to tax us to death. Here's what I don't understand. Trying to cover up the logo of my company. I'll just hold my hand over it so they don't get implicated in this crap. Anyway, so here's what I don't get is that we fought against tyranny back in the day, late 1700s, think about it. Read your history. We fought against tyranny. We fought against taxation without representation. Undue taxation. Way too much taxation. And now all of a sudden, they're talking about taxing us and taxing and taxing and taxing and taxing and taxing, tax. We got to tax the rich. We got to do this. We got to have a wealth tax. We got to have a death tax. We got to have a dividend tax. We've got to have a this kind of tax. We've got to have a that kind of tax. Why did we have the Boston Tea Party in the first place? Anyway, let's cut to the chase here. I'm not even going to talk about guns this time. I've talked about guns enough. Let's talk about this. Good old Libby Warren, who says, "Oh, hello, welcome home, husband. Would you like a beer?" Yeah, that. Miss Disingenuous. And she is, currently running right behind Joe Biden, who can't even remember his own name, much less how many people are in the country. She's running right behind him, and she's probably going to end up being a nominee. But I digress. Okay, so here's what she has said. She has said first thing, as soon as she is elected president. What's the first thing she's going to do? She is going to sign an executive order outlawing fracking, cutting way back on the oil and gas industry, fossil fuels, excuse me. I have to use the proper term. Not oil and gas. Fossil fuels. She's going to kill it. Just kill it. So let me ask you this. If she kills the fossil fuel industry, how are we going to make plastic? How are we going to make shingles for roofs? Let me think. Asphalt for roads? Any of those type of things. She's basically going to kill the entire energy industry. Think about Houston, Texas, which is the energy capital of the world. Now, remember this. We have become pretty much energy independent now. We don't need Saudi oil. We don't need Iranian oil. We don't need anything else. We are the leading exporter of oil in the world. I digress. I know you liberals don't like that. But she's going to kill thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs because the petroleum industry drives a lot of things, a lot of products that we have. Tires, shingles, I don't know, shutters for your windows. I mean anything else, plastics. The plastics that goes into your iPhone, into the phone that I'm speaking into right now. A lot of the polyester fabrics that's in this hat or in this shirt or anything else, that comes from the petroleum industry. So we're going to put just thousands of Americans out of work just because you don't like fossil fuels. Now I want to ask you another question. I'm not even asking you a question. I want to tell you. The U.S. has reduced their carbon emissions, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. We are one of the leading green countries in the world. Because we're innovators. We figure out ways to make things burn cleaner, burn better, to do less dumping and all that. Yeah, there's certain problems out there, but understand this. You have China, India, billions and billions of people. We have, 350 million? They've got, between the two of them, they've got 785 billion. I don't know. That's an exaggeration, but billions of people. And they don't care what they put in the air. They really do not. They will burn tires. They'll burn whatever. They will burn anything to make fuel, to make sure that their people work. And they're going to work the shit out of them. So I ask you this, Libby Warren. Miss, oh husband, would you like to have a beer? What in the hell do you think you're doing? You're going to put all these Americans out of business. The auto industry, the bicycle industry. Everything is made from petroleum products. Let's just kill it all. Let's just kill it all. Kill the whole industry. Kill all industry in the U.S. So I have friends that work that I love to death. I do. I love like brothers. I have a friend that is an amazing person that works in the, let's just say, the aeronautics industry. If she does what she says she's going to do, which all the rest of them are doing pretty much the same thing, or saying pretty much the same thing, if she says if she does what she says she's going to do, you can just go ahead and walk to the unemployment office. She also says this, that she is going to be the number one enemy of Wall Street. Let me ask you this question. How many of you have a 401k or a Roth IRA or anything like that? I mean, that you're not solely relying on Social Security to get you through retirement. You have a company 401k, you've taken some money set aside into a Roth IRA, whatever, or a mutual fund. Really, that's what 401ks are. How many of you have those? Probably a lot of you do, because a lot of retirement funds rely on that. I'll tell you this. Those are Wall Street. And you know what a lot of those mutual funds and 401ks are invested in? The oil and gas industry. Petroleum. Big blue chip stocks that all the liberals and the lefties hate. The huge corporations that are dominating the world and oppressing the middle class. That's where your money is. That's where your retirement fund is coming from. So if she sits there and says that I'm going to cripple Wall Street, she just crippled you. She just killed your retirement fund. And on top of that, she's going to tax the crap out of you to pay for all the entitlements that she is trying to give to people. And this is not just her. This is all of the current candidates. They are trying to out-left each other. They are trying to out-Marx each other. So I tell you, I ask you this. If you like your iPhone, if you like your Samsung, G, whatever, I don't give a crap what it is. If you like your automobile, if you like your truck, if you like your Corvette, if you like your Harley Davidson motorcycle, if you like your house, if you like indoor plumbing, this is not the way to go. Because I'm telling you, I personally will not have a job. I'm a commercial electrician. Everybody needs electricity, right? Yes. How many commercial buildings do you think are going to go up? How many corporate commercial buildings do you think are going to go up if this stuff happens? None. I've already went through this once, and it crippled me. During the recession it started 07, 08, whatever, I don't care. And it damn near crippled me. Thankfully, thank God, I was able to fight back through it and end up where I'm at. But if this kind of stuff happens, we talk about crippling the oil industry and crippling Wall Street, this economy is going to crash. There's going to be no commercial buildings. There's going to be no work for me. And yeah, everybody needs electricity, but when they can't pay for it, they're not going to want me to come and install a ceiling fan for whatever I charge. They're not going to want me to come and fix a breaker or anything else because they can't afford it. So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I do. My liberal friends, I love you to death. And I'm your brother. And I die for you. I live for you. I die for you. I mean, I cannot thank any of you enough. I mean, they've done stuff for me that some of my other friends would not do. So I literally consider them family and brothers and whatever else. But I send this out to all of you. The current slate of candidates from the Democrat side, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I do. But are fighting to see how far left they can go, how far Marx, how far Stalin, how far we can drive things into the ground. You know, we didn't have a class. We live in America. Why do we have a class system? Why are we called the middle class, the upper class, the lower class? We're Americans. That's a Marxist construct. The middle class, this, that, and another. They want to keep driving on the middle class, the middle class. Screw you. I'm trying my best. Every day. I don't care. You know, I don't live in a caste system like in India. Any one of us has the opportunity to better ourselves any day. If we come up with a fantastic idea, we can become billionaires. So there's no caste system in the U.S. And if you think there is, you need to rethink your thinking. It's a Marxist construct. You know, I love all of y'all. Anybody who I've ever come across, who I've ever hugged their neck, I love you to death. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And that's the only reason I'm saying stuff like this. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care. I mean, that's your opinion. That's your conviction. I just want to help to inform people. And you may not think the way. You may think I'm crazy. You may think I'm some capitalist pig dog. Look, I live from paycheck to paycheck. It is what it is. Sometimes I don't make it to the next paycheck. Bills paid, roofs over the head. I don't care. Bottom line is that you elect certain people, they're going to absolutely cripple and crumble the economy that we live under. Absolutely. Cripple it. All for the middle class. Whatever. Kiss my ass. To pay for all this crap, you're going to have to tax everybody in the entire country at 100% on the income. And then you're going to... The country generates about $2 trillion a year. You're proposing almost, considering all the proposals, free health care, free college, pay off the college debt, Green New Deal, blah, blah, blah. You're proposing close to 90-something trillion dollars. Does $2 trillion match that? I don't think so. Plus, we have a 20-something trillion dollar debt, which both parties have it put there, by the way. I don't know. This time around, we always say it. Oh, this is the election of the century. Well, I mean, I don't know if it is or not. I know this. If you vote for any of the Democrat candidates, it's for president. I'm not talking about your local elections and anything else down there. You vote for who you want to vote for. I'm just talking about for president. These people have shown their colors. They are absolute Marxist, Stalinist. They are. Just look at their policies and compare. Seriously, compare. Go back and look through history. Compare. Want to call Trump a Nazi? You know, Nazis were socialists, the National Socialist Party. I digress. I'm just telling you. You want to cripple your household? You want to put yourself in debt? You want to end up in government housing or whatever? Go ahead and vote socialist. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Because that's where you're going to be. These are campaign promises made. And I've watched these debates. I've listened to what they have to say. That's what they're telling you. They want you to be dependent upon them. They want the power. They want to take the power away from you. That's a great thing about a republic. You have the power. I have the power. My wife, my neighbors, we have the power. They want to take that away from you. That's why they keep saying it's a threat to our democracy. No, this is a republic. So, anyway, I hope I got through to some people. If I piss some people off, you know, I love you anyway. I really do. And you know that. So don't stay pissed off at me too long. And if I inform somebody, hey, it did some good. I'm just a regular guy. I'm an electrician trying to make it in this world with 2 kids and a wife, a mortgage, car payments, everything else that everybody else has got. I'm just trying to make it. And I love my country. And I love the people in this country. Even if they piss me off, I still love them. I've taken an oath for that. I still love them. That's why I still watch professional football. So that's why I don't boycott anything. Because people have the right to think what they want to think. You know, they have that right. But the second you start taking rights away from me, my dander starts getting up. Anyway, so, bottom line is, think about it, folks. Think about what they're saying. Think about what they're trying to take away from you. And packaging it with a pretty bow. Use your brains. You know, you don't have to vote for Trump. That's not what I'm saying. Just use your brains. Use your mind. Think about it. Whatever. Maybe I'm fishing in the dark here. I don't know. Anyway, love it. Love all of y'all. Keep the shiny side up and the rubber down. And don't forget, boys and girls, to eat it every day. Cheers.